Welcome back to our channel. So I'm here at my table. I have smudged the cards and I have prayed over them. For this particular reading, I am using the Roses in Love Oracle deck. I'll use half of the tea leaf cards here, and I'll leave with a positive note with Angel's Wisdom Oracle deck. So, you guys, let's do the usual. I'm going to ring the sound bowl, and you guys can release all negative energy, and the reading will start right afterwards. So you guys go ahead and release negative energy here. Let me do it one more time. And hold it. All right, so I don't have any particular topic or song or anything um, that's pulling on me for this reading right now. So we're just going to go with the flow and see what we get for the collective and myself. What energies are here for us? Oops. All right. Even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. To me, that sounds like a stalker, but I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll find out pretty soon. Give me something else with this card here. Who is... I'm taking time to find myself again. So somebody feels like they're lost without you. And in order to find themselves, they have to find you first, is what I'm getting. And part of that entails them falling in love with you over and over again every day. Like there's this, like an overabundance of love for you, collective, or maybe you have an overabundance of love for someone. Either way, somebody is taking their time to find themselves again. Because it looks like to me, I feel like they want to come with the correct energy. I split the deck, and I keep dreaming about us together. And I need space. The separation is needed right now. Yeah. So this person or you, collective, have made the conscious decision to separate, to give yourself space because it's necessary to find yourself again. Guys, the first thing about love, the golden rule is, besides treating others as you would like to be treated, besides God, that being God's first commandment, his commandment is to love your neighbor. But a very important concept in love is, if you do not love yourself, it's going to be very difficult for you to love someone else. And for those who know what I am speaking about, if you're one of those people who go out there and radiate love, love comes back to you. So that's why love is one of those very first important commandments that God gave us. You really can't love someone if you don't love yourself. Because if you're mistreating yourself, you're going to mistreat the person that you say you love. That's just my take on it. So let me see what else we have here. I'm going to try to keep this one relatively short, you guys. What else do we have out here for the collective? Someone is disappointed in themselves for letting you down. As a result, they have to take this time to find themselves again. Either you, collective, are disappointed for letting someone down, or someone let you down. Either way, someone here in this reading is taking the time they need to find himself or herself again. And what they don't want you to know, because this card came out with its back facing me, so that means that it's like an undercurrent of an energy. It's saying, I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. Yeah. So somebody has made this decision to separate because they needed space. They have to find themselves in order to come back to you, the best version of himself or herself, because they're carrying this big burden of disappointment that they left you with. And what I say about disappointment is this. Sometimes if we lower our expectations, we won't be disappointed. And I hate to sound like that. That sounds really like kind of bad. Truthfully, it doesn't sound mature. But I say that because we need to let others rise to where we need them to be. So if we already give them all of these expectations, the minute they disappoint us, we're not going to know how to handle them. But if we had lower expectations upon being disappointed, we would have, we would come into terms with like, okay, I didn't really set expectations for this person. That's what I'm trying to say. There would be no baseline energy to compare it with if you come in without any expectations. Let this person prove to you whether they are or are not a disappointment to you. Bottom of the card I see there are just a distraction. So someone could be involved with someone else and they're calling that person a distraction from what they really want. They wanted to say that I'm grateful that you came into my life, but I feel that they're not in your life, that you probably blocked them or you just decided to walk away and they're not able to communicate this. That's why it wanted to jump out of the deck, but it didn't. So that's emotional containment there from that person. This person is saying that collective, you're the first thing that they think about when they wake up at night in the morning. Now they're saying they didn't know what love felt like until you came along. Yeah, like I said, they didn't know love. They had to find themselves. Finding them oneself is a part of finding love, because the first love is self-love. Yeah, and this card came out again. So this is very, very heavy on this person's mind. Your feet must be tired because you've been running through somebody's mind all day. You're the first thing they think about when they open their eyes in the morning. And they want to rebuild here with you guys. Yeah. And it says watching you move on is killing them. They don't want to see this thing in. Give me one more card here. Oh, we got two here. They're both sideways. All right, so we have sideways. I lost sight of what was important in our connection. Yeah. And I miss the way I feel when I'm around you. This came out sideways, like I said, because there's a delay. The messages are not being relayed to you. I don't know if this person is blocked or not, but what I am feeling is that maybe perhaps they tried sending you these messages either telepathically. They've been trying to pull on you at night when they feel like your vulnerabilities are low, or perhaps they're not blocked and the messages are not getting communicated by text messaging. So they're sideways. And you both feel, because this is sideways, you both at some point felt like this person lost sight of what was important in the connection. And I feel like that's part of why you collective picked up the pieces and walked away. Now, they're somewhere and they're not too happy with where they're at. So they can't imagine life without you. That's the overall energy here. And some of these people loved you more than they let you on to believe. That's the surface energy. That's what they can't communicate there. Yeah. So let me see what I can clarify here. Give me something for even though you're not with me, my love for you grows every day. To I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. Forest. Muddled, unclear thinking. They can't think without you. They're in a forest and they can't see the forest for the trees. Yep. What about you're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes to I lost sight of what was important in our connection sideways. I have flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Yeah. You have disappointment right here, you guys. Yeah. They're disappointed. They lost sight of what was important and you knew it. I'm not going to take all those. So to clarify, I'm taking time to find myself again, and I'm trying to become the best version of myself. You have a finger. Somebody's pointing the finger at themselves, at himself or herself. Okay? It says, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Yeah, so this person is not in their best version of themselves right now. So they're pointing a finger at themselves because they're realizing that. Yeah. The blame is on them, is what I'm getting with that card. Clarify, I want to rebuild our connection. To, I miss the way I feel when I am around you. We got horseshoe. Good luck. What that tells me, this good luck tells me that you do not want it, collective. You're telling this person good luck next lifetime. At the bottom of the deck, I can't imagine a life without you. I have a diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. This person has a gift that they want to give you. I don't know. It could be a proposal that they want to make, but with the horseshoe saying good luck, I don't think you're going to accept that proposal, collective. And clarifying, I loved you more than I let on. I have dogs. Yeah. You don't care that they loved you more than they let on. They should not have let you on to begin with. So instead of you focusing your energy on that, on this past relationship, you've decided to get together with friends. You're having a good time. You're enjoying life. You're more level headed because you're no longer distracted by this energy. You're no longer up thinking, oh, I wonder what this person's doing. You're no longer thinking, oh, this person said they were going to be at work and they haven't come home. It's been 3 hours since they left work. Whatever way this person was moving, they wasn't moving clear. It created a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion. And right now you're just chilling, collective. You're telling them good luck. And collective, your boundaries taught this person their lesson. Not to let people on. You lead people on and they're gonna tell you to F off. Let me get a message here. An angel wisdom message for my collective here. This was an overall good energy reading. Let them keep pointing a finger. Yeah, they know what they did. Yeah. So this fell on top of, I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you, and I'm taking time to find myself. You told this person good luck trying to rebuild, and good luck trying to become a better version. You can be a better version of yourself for someone else, i.e., point that finger back at you. Be a best version of yourself. Collective, you're telling this person that they need to become a better person, better version of themselves for themselves. They need to redirect this finger because it's being misdirected. They don't need to do it for you. They need to do it for themselves. So I have self-care here, you guys. I love taking time to understand my needs. The angels want you to remember that although dedication and hard work are crucial, you also need to pace yourself. Otherwise, you could stretch yourself too thin and burn out. That would be bad for your pursuit. Yeah, you're in the pursuit of happiness here. You're enjoying your life. Your mind is free. You're able to make clear decisions. You have no blockages. At the bottom of this deck, we have money. You're focused on your money. You are tapped into the universal supply of money right now, collective. Yeah. You're working on becoming financially secure. You guys might be seeing 8888. So that could be a synchronicity for you guys. To me, that's like infinity. Like there's an infinite amount of money, perhaps, that you're waiting to tap into, collective. So, collective, that has been your reading. I hope it resonated with you guys. Thank you for sticking with me. If you like how I read these cards, please comment, like, share, or subscribe. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next read.